Hello, stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let cumulus clouds all in the sky.
Hey besties, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're old, welcome back. I'm Jerry and you're watching Life with Jerry. I'm with the gang, I'm with the squad. What was you thinking? What's up with my gang? What's up with my squad? If this is your first time seeing my face on your screen, what's up? What's up? What's up? Nice to meet you. I hope you stick around. Hey guys, so I'm trying something new with my filming. I'm gonna just be filming this story time in the car because honestly, if I'm being honest, my room is a mess. I needed to get out the house, and that's just that. We just in the car today with it. We in the car with the story time. And so we're gonna jump straight into it. If you guys can tell by the title and the thumbnail, you guys see that I'm gonna be doing a story time on the time that I basically almost got robbed. I was almost set up. I really don't even know. Like, I think it was a setup. I don't know. Like, I don't know who orchestrated it. I really have no idea. I couldn't even tell you if I wanted to, but I could tell you what car they was driving. I could tell you what he looked like. I could tell you what he had on. I also want to apologize because I look a little ghetto because my nails are not done. I need a maintenance day real bad, but that's neither here nor there. We will get to that eventually. Just ignore the nails. I don't know, but yeah, I was basically set up. Like, I almost got robbed. Like, it was just a whole thing. This story, sorry, ignore the train if you guys can hear it. I am near some train tracks where I parked, but yeah, this story is actually very fresh. This just happened on Sunday, and today is Wednesday. So this is a very, very, very recent story time, unfortunately. This is actually very recent. Like, it's real fresh. That's why I'm like, you know, while it's fresh on my head, I might as well tell y'all this story time real quick because it's something that just happened to me. This shit was so scary, I kid you not. So let's get into the story time. There's not even no reason to have no names or nothing like that. Let me give y'all a little backstory. I live in the Bay Area. Right now, the Bay Area is low-key giving Gotham City. It's giving every man for themselves. It's giving get the out of here, but not going to because this is like home, you know. So the Bay has a lot of break-ins. There's a lot of people stealing cars. There's a lot of robberies happening, all types of stuff. It's crazy. It's really crazy out here. Like, it's to the point where they do stuff where they get you at lights in broad daylight. They will get you at a stoplight, break into your car at a stoplight, steal your purse out from the seat that's right next to you. Or they will get you at the stoplight, break into your car, take you out your car and steal your car. Like, it's very crazy out here. Like, I've heard so many stories, but it's never actually happened to me. But I've like heard so many stories. I've been around people it's happened to and things like that. So it's just like, bro, this shit is like crazy. It makes you just not want to even come out the house or do nothing or go nowhere, like all types of stuff. Like, it's just really crazy. So yeah, and something like this has happened to me in the past. I've been followed on the freeway before, but it never was to the extent of this story time, if that makes sense. Like, I lost a guy. It never got as crazy as this story time is gonna kind of get, you know. Like, yeah, it's crazy out here. Like, you have to be so cognizant and so self-aware of like your surroundings, what you're doing, where you're going and things like that, because bro, it's so crazy. Like, I've been followed in stores, in grocery stores. I've been followed by my house. I've been followed in my car. I've been followed on foot. Like, it's really crazy. Like, I have so many stories I could tell y'all. It's crazy out here. Like, I'm not even joking. My head be on a swivel. I don't know if it's because I watch a lot of true crime documentaries. I don't know what it is, but my head be on a swivel. I don't play those games. I notice if cars are following me. I notice if somebody's been behind me too long. Even in a grocery store, if you went down too many aisles as me, you're sus. What's tea? You know what I mean? Like, I don't play those games. I really pay a great attention to detail. Like, I don't play those games. Like, I'm very aware of my surroundings, as everyone should be. Honestly, if you're not, start getting there. Watch a true crime, watch some documentaries so you can kind of know how people maneuver and stuff. So somebody on some crazy stuff that's around you that you done watched in a documentary, you need to watch them because they might be on some sus stuff. I'm just saying. Let's get into the story time. So this was on Sunday. Mind you, we had just got out the emergency room. We had took Zolani to the emergency room this day. We woke up at like 3 in the morning. She had a fever of 105. It was bad. Like, in the day before, she had a fever the whole day, but she ate a few times. She was just really, really sleepy, drowsy, things like that. So 3 a.m. comes. I wake up. My mom calls me to check on her. I check her temperature. It's like 105. And I'm like, yeah, no, we need to take her to the emergency. So my mom leaves her job to come get us because right now me and my mom share a car. We shipped her car back home, so we share my car right now. So she left work. She was gonna leave work regardless. If I Ubered, if I had a car, it don't matter. She was gonna leave work regardless. She wasn't gonna let me go to the hospital by myself with Zozo. She was gonna be there every step of the way. That's just how ride or die my mom is. But anyways, long story short, we ended up going to the emergency room. We were there for hours. We didn't leave till around 8 o'clock in the morning. So we was there for like 5 hours. Came home. I dropped my mom and Zolani off. I got dressed, got ready for work. Mind y'all, I was going to end up calling off work. I was texting them all morning from 3 all the way till 8 with updates and things like that. Nobody was responding. Then I got a very passive-aggressive response right before I was about to just decide to just go in. And it was just a whole lot of, like, this is just some backstory so you guys can kind of see, like, my day is already going to shit. Like, it's already a bad day. Like, the fact that I'm even going into work, kudos to me. Okay, I don't care what nobody says. Kudos to me. Okay, because most people wouldn't even do that. And the only reason I was going in because, like, I wasn't going to do my coworkers like that, to be honest. I love my coworkers down to the ground. The ones that I work with, I'm not going to say no names, but majority of my coworkers, I love them down. And the 2 that I was working with on Sunday, I love them down. I wouldn't leave them hanging. Like, that's just not something I would do to them. You know what I mean? So it was just like, you know what? Everything's stable with her right now. She's probably just going to sleep while I'm at work. I might as well just go in, you know? Like, even though my whole head and heart and body and mind and spirit was with her the whole shift, it was just... Anyways, moving on. So I get ready to go to work. And I am driving my car to work. So I'm driving. I'm not that far from my house. I'm driving down the street and there's this like there's this green, very old like Chevy Tahoe, Chevy Suburban size SUV, 5% tints all around that motherfucker. And it's like a olive green car or something like that. I don't care if I'm dry snitching. You should have never tried, man. So if you're watching this is about you. Because why would you ever do me like that? I should have went to the police, but I ain't gonna do that. Anyways. It was this olive green SUV, 5% tints all around, right? I noticed it was in front of me. Nothing, pay no attention, pay no mind to it. It's what it is. Like, cars be on the road. We on the road. Like, it's not that deep, you know? So I'm driving. We get to a point on the road where this SUV ends up in 2 lanes. It ends up in my lane and his lane, right? So I'm like, okay, this car is driving a little crazy. Like, I probably shouldn't be behind this car. Like, when people are driving crazy or maniacs or swerving, whatever, I always respectfully get around and go my separate way. Like, I don't be near them. Because, like, I don't know if you're drunk. I don't know what's going on. I don't want to be next to you because I don't want you to end up coming and hitting me. You know what I mean? It's just common sense. Like, if you're driving like this, I'm gonna go 2 lanes over because, like, don't come near me with that, you know? So respectfully, I just got over to the next lane. That's it. Like, I didn't honk, I didn't be disrespectful, I didn't do none of that. I just literally got over to the next lane. So after I got over to the next lane, I noticed he gets over in the next lane hella fast in front of me. So I'm like, oh, okay, like, all right. So we're at the light. We're just sitting at the light. Mind you, after this light, the next one, the 2 lanes on the left open up. So 2 more lanes are opening up after we pass this light, right? So we passed the light and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get from behind him still because, like, I still don't want to be behind him. So I get over to the next left lane. Y'all, when I tell you hella quick, he cut me off so quick. And then he was blocking 2 lanes. Like, he cut me off diagonally. Mind you, we're going straight. He cut me off like this. So this is my car going straight. He cut me off like this in 2 lanes. I can't even get over to the next left lane, basically, right? He stops his car. He bounces out. I'm in the car like, what's going on? Like, what the hell? Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm so confused. What's the problem? You know? Like, genuinely confused. And so he starts like doing a bunch of stuff. And I'm just still sitting there like, All right. So then he goes back in his car and he grabs a gun. I know it's a gun. Like, I'm not dumb. I'm not stupid. I know he grabbed a gun. So he goes back in the car, grabs a gun. Oh, baby, you're not getting out to use that on me. You're not even going to get the chance to use that on me. Like, what are we saying? So as soon as he went and grabbed that and was coming back out, I drove off. Like, I'm talking, it's like 5 lanes at this point, because 2 more opened up. So it's like 5 lanes. I diagonally drive to the right. I don't even look if cars are coming or nothing. I just straight cut everybody off and get over all the way to the far right lane. I'm not playing with this man. He hops in his car, something so quick and smooth, bro. And he like haul asses behind me. Like, I'm talking, we're driving like we're in a high-speed chase. Like, the cops are behind us. Like, we didn't kill somebody or something. And I'm talking, his anger was so angry, like I killed someone he knew, or I did something to him that I was not supposed to do, like that could get me off. Like, that's how angry he was, and I literally did nothing. I was so confused. So he ends up following me basically, and he diagonally, so I'm driving in the right lane hella fast, not even gonna lie to you, and he cuts me off again. Stops his car, bounces out, this time gun in hand. Oh, baby. Every time. Once he put them 2 feet out the car, I drove off so quick. So now I zoop into the next middle lane, basically. And he hops back in his car hella fast. And this last time he cuts me off again, right? So again, I obviously wait for him to get out the car, and then I drive off again. So at this point, we're pretty far down now. Like, we done passed about 3 lights at this point. So now I'm in the like right lane, and he's like in the left lane trying to get over to me, right? So at this point, there are cars on the road now. Like, there's cars that didn't end up coming around and stuff. Mind you, 2 times that I did this little swerving stuff to get away, I almost hit a car. Like, I almost crashed. Like, I could have lost my life in a bad car accident type stuff, you know? And so yeah, so I end up getting in the right lane. Mind you, the lane that I'm in now merged into one lane, right? But you know how sometimes when a lane merges, there's still like a little gap of lane, but you're not supposed to drive in it. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? Like, there's a little space of a lane, but it's not a lane. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, a car could fit there, but it's not a lane because you already merged. Hopefully y'all get what I'm saying. The girls that get it. The boys that get it. The ones that don't, I'm sorry, I don't know how to explain it, but I'm trying to do the best I can with the explanation. So I end up getting in the right lane, and as soon as a whole bunch of cars are in this lane, mind you, he's literally in the left lane trying to get to me. Like, he's driving fast as fuck. He's looking out at me, all types of stuff, and I'm like, yeah, we're not doing this. You're not gonna get me. So I'm like, you know what? Let me be smart. So I drive in the lane that's not a lane, and I just sit there. Car is still in drive and everything. My foot is just on the brake. I'm not moving, literally. And so there's like a line of cars right here next to me. I'm in like this little lane that's not a lane, just sitting there, praying to God this man can't come to me. You know what I mean? Because at this point, the way he's chasing me, he was bound to probably try to use that gun on me and off me or something. Like, you know, like, I think I done pissed him off so bad. Even if he wasn't going to shoot me the first time or the first couple times, like, if he was just trying to scare me or whatever, maybe this time he was like, yeah, she gave me a run for my money. I'm going to shoot her. You know, like, I don't know. God forbid. Like, you know, I don't know what his intentions were. I don't know nothing. I just know that at this point I was in fight or flight. Like, it was fight or flight. My survival instincts instantly just kicked in, like, you know what I mean? And this guy was a Mexican guy. He was around, he wasn't like an old adult, but he was a older guy, probably like in his 30s, maybe late 20s, 30s, early 30s. No older than his late 30s. He had on a red jacket. Yeah, I don't care. I'm dry snitching. I don't give a, okay? He had on a red jacket. He was in a tinted out dark green big SUV, old school Chevy Suburban Tahoe box SUV type thing, and he had on dark jeans or dark pants or whatever. But yeah, that's what he looked like. I don't care. If y'all know, y'all know. Okay, get that man. Because listen, why me? Like, why on this Sunday morning did you choose me? I'm confused. Anyways, back to the story. So I'm in this little lane, praying to God this man can't get to me. And there's so many cars right here, so he literally can't get to me. So I watch him get mad as hell. Like, I'm talking, he's diagonal trying to cut cars off to get to me, and they're not letting him through. Not because they're saving me, but because, like, what are you doing? Why are you trying to cut me off? Like, what are you doing, you know? So thank God for everybody, like, yeah, you're not getting in front of me. You know what I mean? So I'm just sitting in that lane praying to God. I'm not even joking. So then I watch him get mad as hell. He hits his steering wheel like, fuck, basically. Gets in the left lane. Mind you, the turning lane is red. The light is red. He turns at the light to go make a U-turn to come back. When I tell you I saw him make that turn, I must have cut so many cars off so quick, almost got hit again, cut some more cars off just so I can like blend in with traffic and him not see where my car went. Basically, I'm driving like this to cut people off. Like, I could have got into a really bad accident, but at this point I don't need you to see where I'm going. I don't need you to follow me on the freeway, because if you follow me on the freeway, I'm done. You're getting me. It's Sunday, it ain't no traffic. You're getting me. I'm done. You know what I mean? So I had to be smart. You know what I mean? I was in fight or flight at this point, and it was not really no cautious driving at this point. It was get the out of the scene, you know? So as I drove, I watched him banging his steering wheel as he's trying to hurry up and drive. Like, he's going like 100 miles per hour to try to go make a U-turn and all types of stuff. It was crazy. So I'm like, let me hurry up and get out the way, you know? So I'm cutting through cars and stuff. I end up like real far down the street. I end up seeing him make the U-turn out my rear view mirror, but it's so many cars that he can't see where my car is, if that makes sense. Like, because you know, when your rear view mirror, even though it's in your like blind spot and stuff, sometimes you can see, if you're really far down the street, you can see like cars that are turning way back there, if I'm making sense. Hopefully y'all getting what I'm putting out. So I watched his car make that turn, but I don't think he noticed where my car was, so he gave up and he made another U-turn and went about his day. I must have got on that freeway and was praying to God. I was shaking. I literally was about to cry on the phone with my best friend. Had to call my mom. Almost cried on the phone with her. I was shaking. I was so scared. That was so traumatizing. It's to the point now I have low-key PTSD driving down that road. I'm not even gonna lie to you, but that shit was crazy. And 9 times out of 10, he was probably trying to either rob me or steal my car. But the fact that I gave him that run for his money, he probably would have tried to off me too. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I really don't know what his intentions were. I don't know that man from Mechanipan. I didn't drive him bad. I was literally driving behind him. I wasn't even in front of him to say like, oh, you cut him off, or you were on your brakes, or like you did something that pissed him off and gave him road rage. You know what I mean? Like, I could take that sometimes. I know when I be doing some stuff, some little sketch stuff on the road, you know? I could take that, but I literally was driving normal. I was already traumatized and very like exhausted and just very sad and overwhelmed and overstimulated from being at the hospital all morning and still having to go to work and having no support from my management and just being like talked to very passive aggressive and just very just not a good situation. Like, I already had so much going on. I was literally driving overstimulated, really slow, just trying to get to my destination, if that makes sense. Like, I wasn't even focused on like driving fast or nothing like that, you know? So I know I didn't drive him bad. I'm just pretty sure that I was just going to be one of another victim where my car got stolen at a light, or my purse got stolen, or just something of that nature. And God forbid, I just didn't want to be someone that ends up getting killed over material things like a car. You know what I mean? So like 9 times out of 10, if he was trying to rob my car, have it. I got Gap insurance, baby. I got a tracker on this car. Like, take it. It is materialistic. My life is more important. We only get one life. I'm trying to live it to its fullest, okay? Like, we only get to experience this thing called life once, you know? So I very much cherish it. So it was just like, the way I saw his anger, yeah, I'm not even gonna stay to find out what he was trying to do with me. Like, I don't even want to stay to figure it out. You're good. You got it. Bye-bye. Catch you later. I'm good. So, yeah. That just happened a couple days ago. That shit is crazy. And that is the story time of how I was damn near set up, almost robbed, whatever you want to call it. I really don't know what I'm going to title this, but that's the story. That's what happened to me. I just want to make this to keep y'all aware and on your toes. Whether you're in the Bay, whether you're somewhere else, be on your toes. Be on your, bro. Be so aware. Like, so aware. Life is so precious to be losing it over material things and losing it over people that have lost their marbles and have nothing better to live for or lose, okay? Like, be very cognizant, be very aware. If a car is behind you for a little too long, you make a few turns, you get in a few lanes, and that car is still behind you, something is not right. If you're in a grocery store and somebody has been going down all the same aisles as you for too many aisles at once, probably not even picking much up, even if they picked up 1 or 2 things, something is not right. If you go check out and they check out behind you and they're still behind you in the parking lot, something is not right. Ask a security guard to walk you to your car. Like, you have to be very aware of these things. If you're walking down the street and a car is driving behind you real slow, something is not right. Matter of fact, walk on the other side of the street where cars are coming this way and you're walking that way. That's the best way I can put it. That's how I maneuver my life. At least if a car is coming this way and you see it stop, something might not be right and you can catch it coming versus it coming from behind you. If you're by yourself in public, if you're walking and things like that, do not have two earphones in. I think we learned this as kids, but I gotta reiterate because some of us didn't take heed. Okay, don't have two earphones in. Don't be on your phone when you're out in public too much. Pay attention to your surroundings. The shit on your phone, in your ears, playing music, whatever, can wait till you're in a better place. Okay, I'm just saying. The world is only getting crazier. The world is only getting worse. Like, people are only having less and less to lose. So they're doing the most craziest things to the ones that have a lot to live for. Okay? And lose. We all got a lot to live for. We all got a lot to lose. But there are people out here that just don't care. They don't give a rat's ass. We got kids. We got family. We got parents. We got brothers, sisters, aunties, uncles, grandparents. All types of things. I'm sorry, ignore the train if y'all hear it. But we got so much going on. Even if you only got you, your life is precious. You only got one life. Live it to its fullest and be very cognizant and self-aware of your surroundings and the things going on around you and what people are doing. If someone's a little too fidgety, like, pay attention to these things. Watch documentaries, watch true crime, watch things of real life situations that have happened and see how these people are acting in those situations so you can point out those warning signs if, God forbid, that situation happens to you. That's all I'm saying. I'm making this story time for awareness. I mean, you could call it dry snitchiness. Fine. Hopefully the man never finds me. But I don't really give a fuck. Like, I want y'all to be safe out here. I want y'all to live a full, long, healthy, loving, beautiful life. You know what I mean? And it just makes no sense to just lose your life over senseless stuff, over materialistic stuff and things like that. Like, who knows what that man had in store for me? Who knew what his plans were, what he was trying to do? But luckily, I paid attention enough. You know what I mean? I used my senses. I was in fight or flight. I might not have been the safest doing it, but at least I did it and I got out of there, okay? And I wouldn't have did it any other way. I got a daughter to come home to. I got a mama to come home to. I got people that love me. I love me regardless. And, you know, like, it's just... you only get one life. This life is very precious. You know what I mean? So, yeah. But that is my story. That is what happened to me literally a couple days ago. This video is probably going to drop probably a few weeks after it done happened. So, it's going to be a little old by the time it drops. But it's okay. It's still relevant. Okay? But, yeah. That is my story. That's what happened to me. Very, very scary. Not the first time I've been followed. Whether in my car, on foot. It's been so many stories. If y'all want more story times, let me know. There's other things I can do story times about too, besides like my safety and me being followed and stuff. There's been crazy stuff happening in my life, period. But if y'all want more story times, let me know. If you guys like videos like this, let me know. If you guys like mom content, real transparent, real raw shit. Okay? A mom in her 20s navigating life. A single mom, shall I say. In her 20s navigating life. If you like vlogs, if you like story times, if you like beauty content, lifestyle content, fashion, all of the above, hit that subscribe button if you made it to this point and you are not subscribed yet. What are you doing? If you have a similar story or any story like where some crazy shit did happen like this, comment below. Let's talk about it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank y'all for tuning in. I love y'all down to the ground that we walk on, Jerry Gang. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Always remember, baby, beat that face. Yeah, not them people. Bye.
Usually I don't do this often, but since